everyone, and welcome back to another review of a LEGO Jurassic World The Legend of Isla Nublar tie-in set, and today we are taking a look at 75937 Triceratops Rampage. So if we zoom in, bump up that brightness, you guys know how it goes at this point, and take a look at that box art. You can see we have got the Triceratops, the egg spinner, which is a Jurassic World ride, some of a fence that has broken down, a tourist sign, Owen on an ATV with a carrot, a tourist, a scientist, and an egg spinner gate in the Jurassic World style. So that looks really, really cool. If we bring this back out, you can see we've got the traditional LEGO Jurassic World branding. If we bring it a little bit closer and take a look at the bottom here, and just refocus, you can see that we have got Owen Grady, a tourist, Simon Masrani, Alison Miles, and a Triceratops included. So that's looking really, really cool. On the top of the box, you can see we've got the Triceratops in its cage, and the characters there, with Simon Masrani being the one-for-one figure on display here. If we then twist it to the side, you can see, obviously it's upside down, but there is an advertisement for the LEGO Life app, some branding, and this really nice claw mark here, which actually looks like it should be three-dimensional, even though it's not. That's really, really cool. Then on the other side, we have just got the image of the set itself, and LEGO Jurassic World, as well as all the set name. So, pulling that back up and looking at the back, we will bump up the lighting for you there so it's a little bit more visible. Let me just refocus on that as well. So you can see we have got the Triceratops running towards our characters. We have got, obviously, the fence there which goes around, the gate, the ATV, the signage, Owen having a good time on the ride, that's pretty funny, and then some little action scenes at the bottom there as well. So overall, this is looking like a very, very cool set, I must admit. This is the one that I'm most excited for. So if we twist it back around, there you can see the front of the box again. And without any further ado, guys, let's crack this thing open, put it together, and take a look at the Triceratops Rampage. Okay guys, so here you can see Triceratops Rampage out of the box. And as should be apparent, this is almost in itself an entire mini theme park. It's a really, really cool set, and it really does live up to my expectations. When it's all laid out together like this, it looks fantastic. So I'm really, really excited to jump into this one, guys. There's lots to talk about here, so we will start with some of the smaller builds and then work our way upwards. Okay, so up first we've got Owen's little ATV, as you can see here. It has got a seat for him, as you can see there. We've got a crowbar, a walkie-talkie on the back, really nice wheels, a roll bar, and the Jurassic World logo on the top there. It's really, really nice. This is quite a small build, and if we bring Owen in, we just take the whip out his hand. As you can see, it actually scales really, really nicely with a figure. And if I sit Owen on it, I'm not going to put his hands on the handlebars just because it will take a while to fiddle with on camera. But you can see that Owen actually does look really, really nice on this ATV. And it rolls really nice and smoothly as well. So these are really, really nice tyres. These are some of the smoother tyres LEGO has. And it does work really, really well here. And one of the things I especially like with this is it uses the same colour scheme as some of the old vehicles from the 2015 line. So if we bring in my favourite vehicle from the 2015 line, the Jeep, which is styled like a Jeep Wrangler, from the Dilophosaurus Ambush, you can see that they are a very, very similar shade of blue here. So if we compare the two, you can see they are very, very close. In fact, I think it is near enough the same shade. Obviously, this one may have aged slightly and maybe a little bit sun damaged. But yes, they are very, very similar in their shade of colour. And I think that overall, this is a great little vehicle, really. And, you know, you can see Owen there, if we focus on him, quite content driving his little ATV. So that's a great little addition to the set, and a nice way of putting in a small vehicle which adds a lot of play value to the overall overall quality of this set. Okay, and then moving on, we have got this little piece of park scenery. You can see the steps which go up to the I can't remember the name of it, but it's the rotating egg ride that actually featured in Jurassic World, which is really cool. We then have got this lovely little info zone. If we focus on that, where you can see museum, gift shop, gyrosphere, info. The gift shop we've already got in a separate set. The gyrosphere we've already got. So does this mean a museum is coming in the future? That could be something quite cool. You can then see, obviously, the fence follows around to those vibrant orange steps. And then back here, we've got a nice little Jurassic coloured, if I just focus on that as well, sign for where people would queue. And you can see there's a little trash bin there as well. So you can take your tourist minifigure and have her falling over, apparently. Or, there we go, queuing up, ready to get on the ride. So, I'd be really interested to see what you guys think. I think this is a nice little scenery piece. And I really like that we have got this beautiful little Jurassic World stylized signpost. It's really, really cool. Okay, so here we have got the gate to the egg spinner, and I found out that this is actually something which appears in the Ludia Jurassic World mobile game, so that is quite cool to think about. So obviously here it's stylized in a Jurassic World size. It's big enough for your guests to walk through, which is cool, and you can also, I believe, get the ATV through there, which is quite nice. So that is really, really cool. We of course have got the dual flames. If I zoom in on those, you can see the really nice sculpting work there. And we've got this really, really nice egg spinner sign up here. Now unfortunately this piece is a sticker here. I can rotate it slightly, maybe not. But yeah, that is a sticker. You can rotate the piece behind it, which is quite nice. And again, you know, it's nice to see these Jurassic World style gates. I really would like to see a full-size Jurassic Park gate or a Jurassic World gate from Lego at some point. But for now, this is a really, really nice stand-in. And, you know, it's just a really nice additional piece of scenery. This set really does give you an absolute ton of scenery, so you can decorate those parks and get your displays looking a lot more theme park-esque than perhaps the past sets have allowed. The past sets have been all about capture gear and everything like that, so this set really is a welcome and, to be honest with you, very, very refreshing change for the Jurassic World line. Okay, and then here we have got the piece of fencing which forms the Triceratops' enclosure. So as you can see, you can place it behind and it looks pretty cool. We have got these very long thin pieces used here. They've used them before, which work really nice. They've got a little bit of pull to them, but that's part of the play feature. We have also, if I zoom us in very, very gently, got an electric hazard sign up there. And then over here, there's a part which I really like. We're going to try and focus on that for you guys, which is this here. There we go. That really nice little Triceratops kind of information display. So your guests can walk up, be reading the display as they're looking at the enclosure. Now that in itself is very, very nice. And then, as with any Jurassic Park set, we do of course have a play feature. So if I refocus on the fence there, you can see we can flip this around to red. Oh no, there's an alert. The fence has come in on itself, and now the Triceratops can escape. So that is really, really cool. Really nice addition, and I like how it falls down quite low as well, to the fact where it is actually quite realistic for the Triceratops to escape through that space. That is very, very cool, and it can simply be folded back up when you have contained the threat. So that is this really nice piece of fencing here as well. And just for a sense of scale, again, there's our tourist next to it. You can see it's quite a nice piece, and there are attachment points at either end, so you can either attach it to the egg ride, attach it, I don't think to the gate, no, but maybe attach it to the fence posts, anything else if you want to incorporate this fence piece as part of it. So it's a really nice simplistic build, and I'd recommend trying to build more of these if you have the parts, because it can make for a really nice enclosure. Okay, and then we've got the egg spinner itself, and this is an absolutely fantastic Jurassic themed theme park addition to your parks. Like I was saying before, this set really does allow you to get more of a theme park than anything else, and here this is a great example of that. So if we take our Simon Masrani minifigure, we can sit him inside the egg spinner there, and then as you will see, we grab this piece back here, and we can spin him round. And what's really nice is there's two different axles at play here, so you can see as we spin around the centre column, each of the individual pieces spins around as well. So it's really nice. A really simple action. If we just pull Simon, oh, that has come off. That's a bit of a problem. How are we going to get that back on? Let's just... So this is the thing, guys. This does happen with Lego sets, obviously. They are made of bricks, so they can fall apart every now and then. And it does look like maybe you don't want to be pushing your minifigures in all the way. But yeah, you can see really nice smooth action. There's an axle that goes all the way up through here, and then across through this piece here. If I twist that under, you can see some of it there. To really make that feature possible. If we take a quick look from the front and zoom in, you can see we've got that nice Jurassic World logo there, which is a sticker. We've got these very nice, I'm going to bump the brightness up a little bit, stickers on the spinner chairs themselves, as you can see there. And then coming up into here as well, we do have this nice little quite loose piece here, as you can see, which we can just lift up for a second, and we've got several eggs in there, and these are the minifigure size eggs from the Fallen Kingdom line. So you just put that down and that sits on top. Very nice simple build. Again, just like with the fence, has got clips here, so you can connect it up to other parts of the park if you want, and it's just really cool having a theme park attraction. As you can see, looks really good. Scales up well with your minifigures, and when you bring in the boarding feature, like here, if we line that up, you can see, we'll angle this down for you in a second. Overall, it looks really good. It makes for a really nice playset that I think kids especially are going to absolutely love. And I think if you're somebody who's thinking about building your own Jurassic World, then this is a really great and an incredibly well-themed addition to it, to be honest with you. So, obviously we've looked at dinosaur eggs. Now I think it's time for us to look at the actual dinosaur. Okay, so here we have got the brand new Triceratops, and you can see we've got this lovely green colour scheme which fades into the tan, the vibrant yellow eye, the brown patterning all throughout. If we look at the back, you can see this really nice pattern which continues along. Great little toe detailing there, and great grey details for the mouth, the horns, and everything else here as well. Looks really fantastic. Now this is on a ball joint, so it can look up and down, swivels to the side, and the legs are on ratcheted joints, and all four are the same as well. So this is a really nice mould. It is not a new mould for Lego by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just going to bring in the last Triceratops, which is this beautiful Jurassic Park colour realistic brown one that you can see back there. So this released all the way back in the Dino 2012 line, as we focus on that for a moment, and the mould has not been seen again since. So it is really nice to finally see Lego bringing back this mould and giving fans what they've been asking for a very long time, which is another new herbivore to join the Jurassic World Lego lineup. Okay, so here we have got the only repeat minifigure included in this set, and it is Owen Grady. So this is the same version of Owen that came in the T-Rex set, so we're not going to spend too long looking at him. It's got all the same printing and anything. The only real new feature here is his accessory, which if we focus on that, come on camera, we might need to reposition him somewhat, is this very funky carrot on a stick. So the idea is you can lure the Triceratops away with the carrot on a stick. So a very, very novelty idea, but one which I'm sure kids will love for sure. And obviously, having Owen Grady here, he is one of the main characters of the current franchise, so it does make sense to include him. And when we talk about main characters from the current franchise, it is fantastic to see none other than Mr. Simon Masrani returning here. As we can see, his minifigure has got a very nice blue and gold torso going on. Great face print with the smile. Nice back print as we focus on that there. And this version of him does come with a brand new facial expression, which is a very, very charming look at Simon Masrani, looking very, very happy, as you guys can see there. And if we bring in the old version of Simon, just for comparison, it's a little bit dusty, apologies for that. You can see that only one of his facial expressions is new. But it is cool getting a version in the suit. I kind of wish it was the purple shirt that he did wear in Jurassic World, because it would have been nice since we only ever got the flight suit version you see here. But regardless, it is nice to see Simon Masrani making another appearance in these sets. And then we have got our next character, who is one of Jurassic World's scientists, and I believe, if I recall correctly, she has already appeared in LEGO Jurassic World The Secret exhibit alongside Dr. Henry Wu, and that is Alison Miles. So if we zoom in on Alison's torso, bring her a little bit closer for you guys, and refocus that, you can see we've got the great Doctor torso going, the nice button-up lab coat, and the ID pass. And on the back, we do also have some great back torso detailing, as well as a scared face for when the dinosaurs are finally breaking out, which is quite cool to see. I really do like that. There we go. That was nice and in focus for you guys. It's a great detail there. And if we then bring back the figure, as you can see there, with that very, very nice charming smile. So that is Dr. Alison Miles, and it's great to have another scientist other than Henry Wu, to be honest with you. It's really nice because I've got a couple of my own scientists as well that I've made using Lego pieces, so it's going to be cool to have a nice little team of Jurassic World scientists walking around the park. And then lastly, we have this great minifigure of a tourist who is clearly very, very excited to be at Jurassic World at last. So she comes with an ice cream cone, as you can see there. Her great smiling, massive grin facial expression. Her kind of pinky puffer jacket, which is cool. And then an alternate shocked facial expression. And I like that alternate expression because it's not necessarily scared. This could just be her seeing the Triceratops for the first time and being in awe. So that's really, really cool. So it is nice to get more unnamed park inhabitants. Obviously, we can all make these guys ourselves. The Lego pieces are available out there at Pick-a-Brick and whatnot in the Lego stores. But it's still cool getting just random park visitors here and there. Because honestly, Lego, out of any of the companies making toys currently, really has got the scope to do some really fun park-themed things, I feel. So I talked about giving us some fun park-themed sets. And honestly, I really, really feel like that is what the Triceratops Rampage is all about. It comes with some really, really great pieces, particularly the egg spinner. I really, really like the play feature on that one. I think it's fantastic. And I think overall this is a really, really great pack. Now this will retail for £55. It is available in the UK currently. And for that price, honestly, at first it didn't look like a lot, but I really do think it is worth it. You get the fantastic Triceratops, which is a mould that, as I say, we have not seen in a long time. You get Owen, you get Simon Masrani, and you get some really, really awesome additions to your theme parks. Honestly, this might be my favourite Jurassic World set to date, just because it perfectly encapsulates the whole idea behind Jurassic World. It really, really is a lot of fun, and just looking at it set up on the table, it fills me with a lot of joy that I've been able to get my hands on this set. So thanks so much for checking out my review as always, guys. I really do hope you've enjoyed it and that you found it insightful. Please do leave a like, leave a comment below, and share this around if you would like. We really do appreciate your support. And stay tuned here on Jurassic Collectibles as we make sure to look at all the other new LEGO Jurassic World sets that you will be sure to find in stores near you very, very soon. Cheers, guys, and have a great week.